In the heart of the jungle, where the air was thick with humidity and the vibrant green foliage created a tapestry of life, a tiger moved with an elegance that belied its size. The sun filtered through the dense canopy, casting dappled shadows on the forest floor, where the underbrush was alive with the sounds of chirping insects and rustling leaves. This was the domain of the Bengal tiger, a creature of power and grace, whose very presence commanded respect. As dawn broke, the jungle stirred to life. The tiger, a magnificent creature with a coat of orange and black stripes that blended seamlessly with the dappled light, lay low in the tall grass, its muscles coiled like springs. It was a master of stealth, its paws silent against the earth, and its keen senses honed to detect the slightest movement. The scent of damp earth and blooming flowers filled the air, but the tiger was focused, tuning out all distractions as it scanned the surroundings for signs of life. The tiger's golden eyes narrowed as it caught a glimpse of movement in the distance. A herd of deer grazed peacefully in a clearing, unaware of the predator lurking just beyond the edge of their world. The tiger's heart quickened, a primal instinct igniting within. It was time to hunt. With deliberate slowness, the tiger began to inch forward, its body low to the ground, each step calculated to avoid snapping twigs or rustling leaves that might alert its prey. The jungle was a labyrinth of shadows and light, and the tiger navigated it with an intimate understanding of its terrain. It slipped between the thick trunks of ancient trees, weaving through vines and ferns, its stripes providing perfect camouflage against the mottled backdrop. Every sense was heightened. The tiger could hear the soft rustle of the deer's hooves on the forest floor, the gentle swish of their tails, and the soft whisper of the wind carrying their scent. The tiger paused, allowing its breath to steady, its mind focused solely on the task at hand. As it crept closer, the tiger's body tensed, muscles rippling beneath its fur. It was a predator, designed for this very moment. The hunt was not merely a necessity for survival. It was an art form, a dance between hunter and hunted. The tiger knew that patience was key. It could not rush. It had to wait for the perfect opportunity. The deer, blissfully unaware of the danger lurking nearby, continued to graze, their heads bobbing as they nibbled on tender shoots. Suddenly, one of the deer lifted its head, ears twitching as it sensed something amiss. The tiger froze, heart pounding in its chest, a primal rhythm echoing in the stillness of the jungle. Time seemed to stretch as the deer scanned the area, its instincts warning it of the unseen threat. The tiger remained motionless, a statue of muscle and sinew, its breath shallow and controlled. The deer's gaze swept past, and the tiger seized the moment. It was now or never. In a burst of raw power, the tiger sprang from its hiding place, a magnificent sight as it leapt through the air, muscles rippling with every powerful stride. The jungle erupted into chaos as the deer scattered, panic igniting their flight response. The tiger's instincts kicked in, and it honed in on the nearest target, a young doe that had stumbled slightly in its haste. The world around it faded away. There was only the chase. With each bound, the tiger closed the distance, its paws thudding against the earth, a rhythmic beat of determination. The jungle blurred past as it navigated the obstacles with agility, leaping over fallen branches and darting around thick shrubs. The doe, desperate to escape, zigzagged through the underbrush, but the tiger was relentless, its focus unwavering. It was an embodiment of grace and power, each movement calculated, each breath purposeful. The doe glanced back, fear etched in its wide eyes, and the tiger felt a surge of adrenaline. The hunt was a symphony of instinct and skill, a primal connection to the rhythm of life and death that played out in the heart of the jungle. The tiger's muscles burned with exertion, but it pressed on, driven by the need for sustenance, the instinct to survive. As they raced deeper into the jungle, the terrain grew more challenging. Vines hung low like traps, and the ground was uneven, littered with roots and rocks. The tiger, however, was a master of its environment, effortlessly adjusting its stride, maintaining control even as the chase intensified. It could feel the energy of the jungle, a living entity that thrummed with life, and it drew strength from it. The doe, realizing it could not outrun the predator, made a desperate bid for survival, darting toward a thicket of dense underbrush. It was a risky move, but the tiger anticipated this instinctual response. It adjusted its trajectory, cutting off the doe's escape route, its powerful body a blur of motion. The jungle seemed to hold its breath as the two creatures danced through the foliage, predator and prey locked in a timeless struggle. With a final burst of speed, the tiger lunged, its powerful jaws snapping shut just inches from the doe's flank. But the doe was quick, twisting away at the last moment, narrowly avoiding the lethal bite. The tiger skidded to a halt, its claws digging into the earth as it pivoted, ready to pursue once more. The chase was not over. The thrill of the hunt surged through its veins. The doe, now frantic and disoriented, veered toward a small stream that cut through the jungle, its surface shimmering in the dappled sunlight. The tiger followed, knowing that water was both a refuge and a trap. The doe leapt over the stream, but the tiger was undeterred, using its powerful legs to spring across the water with ease. The jungle echoed with the sound of splashing water as the chase continued. As they raced along the bank, the tiger's breath came in heavy gasps, but its resolve remained unshaken. It was a predator born of the wild, a creature of instinct and skill, and it would not relent. The doe, now desperate, made one final attempt to evade capture, darting into a thicket of dense reeds. The tiger slowed, its senses attuned to the slightest movement, its ears pricked for any sound. The jungle was alive with the chorus of life, but the predator was focused, waiting for the telltale sign of its quarry. Moments stretched into eternity as the tiger remained poised, muscles coiled and ready. Then, a rustle. The tiger sprang forward, bursting through the reeds with a ferocious intensity. It was a powerful display of raw strength, a culmination of the hunt that had unfolded in the heart of the jungle. The doe, startled, attempted to flee, but the tiger was upon it in an instant, a master of its craft. With a swift, calculated movement, the tiger closed the distance, its powerful jaws finding their mark. The jungle fell silent, the echoes of the chase fading into the background as the predator claimed its prize. In that moment, the tiger was not just a hunter. It was a symbol of nature's fierce beauty, a testament to the delicate balance of life and death in the wild. As the sun began to set, casting a golden hue over the jungle, the tiger stood over its catch, the weight of the hunt settling into the stillness of the evening. The jungle, a vibrant tapestry of life, continued to pulse around it, a reminder that every predator and prey played a role in the grand design of existence. The tiger, a solitary figure in the vast expanse of its kingdom, had once again proven itself as the apex predator, a creature of instinct and skill, forever entwined in the rhythm of the wild.